any caller who infringes the law or offends the right of any person. The station will also refuse to take any call from any person who, in WinFM's considered opinion, is likely to expose the station to liability for statements made on the air.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea, only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. It is Thursday, October 27th, guys, and you're here with your faves, me, Azem, and of course, I'm joined by the lovely Jade Gwenny Gwenadita, CPL 2 Johnson. Good morning, Jade. Greet the people.
Morning.
And how are you doing?
I was fine up until about what time it be now? What? 8:50?
I apologize. God, that's about the time you saw me.
Yeah, but and everything went downhill from there. Damn. Well, you know.
Such is life, Jade.
Such is life, boy.
Yeah,
Boy, what a life we live.
But what?
What a life we are living. What a time to be alive. Ghetto.
Bye. What is this?
Just ghetto.
But hey, we have life.
Listen. At least. I don't know if this is the life we want, but at least we have it still.
Yes. And I mean, the truth is, Jade, like,
people is terrible people. People just gonna be terrible people.
People are gonna be terrible people, and the truth is that but everybody's journey is their own, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know where the journey is gonna lead, and sometimes you're up.
Sometimes you're down by.
Sometimes you're down by.
Sometimes you hit a rough patch.
But the truth, I'll tell you what I've recognized, right? For the most part, and I may not say what I recognize, let's say what I believe. I think for the most part, if you deal with people with grace, love and kindness, and you you have some sorts of principles, in the long run, you does at least not got to stress up yourself too much. To me, the people them who does play the nasty games, after a while, but you get heavy.
The life in shambles.
Yeah, you get heavy.
You never win when you be terrible, you know? You might feel like you're winning at the time.
Yeah. Short-term gains, but long-term misery.
But you know about karma? Boy, when karma spin the block here.
Hey. She don't play by.
Not at all.
She don't play at all.
That is why you're supposed to try to live your life as best as you can. Not play with people, not do things to undermine people, not do things to make people feel less than. Just live and try to live the best life you should live.
Bye.
For a Christian community, yeah, terrible, you know? For a Christian society, y'all are not close to God.
We have a friend that has referenced the first line of the Constitution of Saint Christopher Nevis quite often, and it does always make us like. I think it has something to do with the fact that we. It's supposed to be a Christian nation, Jade.
It's supposed to be a Christian nation.
I think the first part of the actual constitution, it begins with the fact that we believe in Jesus Christ and establish this nation as people who do such.
Okay.
Right? And then you look around and it's like, wait, what? I think we forget about it.
Bye. I tell you, we don't be living up to these things that we have, you know. Country above self is not a thing. It's not a thing as him.
Yeah. Oops.
Wait, pass it? Oh, you're looking for the Constitution?
Oh, it's like, you want to download this file again?
So you got about 10 copies of the Constitution in your phone?
But I'll load a copies by. But I just can't remember to find. I don't want to find that there.
And I can help you. Listen, can we get to like a concise...
A layman's terms? The layman's terms?
Yeah, because the Constitution... This is why a lot of people don't know in the Constitution, you know?
But yeah, nobody's seen none of this. Yeah.
You know how long this is?
Yeah, so the first line of the Constitution says, the Constitution of St. Christopher Nevis, whereas the people of St. Kitts and Christopher Nevis declare that the nation is established on the belief in Almighty God and the inherent dignity of each individual.
Okay, let's revise that one.
That's the first line.
We might need to revise the Constitution because the way y'all behaving, I don't believe you. I do not believe you. We might need to just go back through and start literally making the Constitution fit the country.
Instead of the other way around?
Yes. That's what I start wrong, you know. They try to write the Constitution for people to follow. They're not.
You want the second line, Jade? Assert that they are entitled to the protection of fundamental rights and freedom.
So here's what I'm saying. How about, crazy idea, how about we make the Constitution fit the country at the time?
What would be your first, what would be the start?
Freedom to bad mind.
To bad mind.
As you see fit.
As you see fit. Yeah, you might be onto something there.
Yeah. Freedom to bad... listen, let's start there.
So instead of things to aspire to, things we've already achieved.
Yes. Let the Constitution match the country.
Oh, boy. You have to love it.
You have to. Listen, at this point, what we could do?
You have to love it.
Just...
Yeah, but that first part of the Constitution, the preamble is
Who thought of that? Who made the Constitution?
The third one is we believe in democracy and free and fair elections.
Do we? Do we? We do?
Let me see what the fourth one is. Just to be to create a climate of economic well-being.
Stop. Just let the Constitution match the country. So I'm asking going forward, let's revise whoever support. Who could revise this?
But it might be me and you.
No, they're gonna get the job.
It might be me and you.
They're
Jade.
giving us the job as him. So let's figure out who's next in line to fix this.
What we could do is just like instead of like this whole long lot of waiting and so, we could just
Like, what you waste all? What
We
you
could just-
expect the people and waste the time type out all of this?
we could just do like what do you call it there? Just do a song. We could do a song instead of
We
Constitution.
like a good song here, a theme song.
What that song there? Who it is sing that there? Bogle? Who it is sing that song? Dance and do what you feel like. It could just be that.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Y'all need to apologize to the people who had to stare and type out this.
Oh, man.
Because you wasted the time. And they had to make sure no typos in it. They have all of these layman's terms and like, why would y'all make them waste the time?
Legalese.
And then not follow the Constitution?
But the truth is, I don't think a lot of people even know why in the Constitution.
I know.
A lot of people don't even
That's why I said we needed to, make it kind of...
I don't hear people talking about, we need constitutional reform. I'm like,
What in the Constitution?
why in
you
the
want
Constitution? Why in the Constitution? Like,
that you want to reform?
It'll be the funniest thing ever. I tired jam people like that. People will be like, bah, what we need is constitutional reform, electoral reform. I said, you know why in the Constitution?
Have you
Not that I
read-
disagree, but
Have you read the Constitution? No, because it's not about disagreeing, but if you want to reform something, what is it that you want to reform? You have to know what you want to reform,
Jade, all it is it's like we don't get these times where we get these little catchphrases
And people just run with it.
and people
Stop
just
it.
they just run with it. They don't understand what's going on. Just banging them out.
Stop it. Because then when we ask y'all questions, y'all watching us, we watching you. No questions, no answers. We're looking like a government.
It's the same thing. Like I have been very vocal, very open about the fact that I would love to see us move towards becoming a republic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that I somehow like have all the answers or whatever, but at least I recognize that there's a conversation to be had.
Mm-hmm.
There's things we need to consider, and that we need to craft how we move forward or move down that road based on our specific goals and vision for the country, right?
Fair.
Jade, 99.9% of the people who I have this conversation with, the only thing they care about is they ain't like here when people swear to the king and his successors.
That's
Like
all.
that's all.
That is all.
That's the big concern. I'm like, if you want us to go through this whole big thing for that, they're like, but it ain't really make no sense, yeah.
Yeah, we could just not. Well, I mean, if we don't say it, what could happen? Y'all ever tried not saying it?
I always wonder about that, you know.
Yeah, maybe one of these ceremonies or
Just walk out, just skip the
don't
part.
do it.
When the person administering the oath reach that part, you just watch them,
Yeah,
move on.
yeah.
Just move on. Yeah,
I wonder what's gonna happen.
big word skip over.
I wonder what would happen if we
Nah.
just not say that part.
Nah, but
That,
tradition.
would that fix the problem?
Nah, not so much.
Then because then they wouldn't want to be a republic anymore. Because that's the main problem.
No, honestly, that is the main problem. That is the main problem. So it's like sometimes sometimes when you want to have discussions with people about things, you have to recognize that perhaps this isn't coming from a place filled with substance. It's just coming from a place of, oh, that's what everybody's saying.
You know where your problem be? You like talk to people too much.
You like conversation.
That's
you
your
like
problem,
conversation.
and then always get disappointed when you realize the conversation is going on a path that you thought it would. Why, as him, stop talk to people? Talk to me. I don't disappoint you, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I always tell you I don't know. If I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't pretend. If I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, we need to normalize people not knowing things.
And saying it, not just not knowing them, saying that you don't know, because when you don't do that, you sound idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like sounding idiotic. I know there probably have been a few times, but not willfully. So I don't know. So good that's all. I don't know. Adults need to remember that you don't stop learning. So it's okay to not know everything.
Yeah, I think the way that, again, I keep saying, I think we traumatized into this, like, needing to nothing, like, just through education. Through education, like, when you go to school, like, not knowing, apparently, is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, bye.
Not,
How
not,
dare
not,
you?
not knowing does, could have detrimental effects, right? And consequences. So, you learn that not knowing is a bad thing. Not recognizing that not knowing is a starting point. So
Yeah, that's where you start from.
yeah, and I think it's the way that especially the way we're tested, the way we're graded, all of them things is important. And it's not to say that testing is wrong and grading is wrong, but again, the culture surrounding it is what it is. Like for me, like I never put an X in a child book. Right?
You weren't a good teacher.
Yeah, so what will happen is if they see they ain't got the mark by it, then they know something wrong. And then we use that as a jump off to try and figure out what needs to change or what the correct answer would have been and that kind of thing. The X just feel like, okay, great, I'll move on.
You know how much children traumatized by red ink right now?
Oh, yeah. I had a teacher, Jade. I had a...
Look there, you okay, friend? Lord, see?
I had a teacher, Jade. And he used to do this thing, right? And anytime you get answer wrong, it ain't matter if it's one question, Jade. The man made a big X, the whole page.
You lie.
The whole page, one big X.
No, he's a psychopath. Get him out of the schools. What are you doing as a children?
He's actually a really good teacher, but
he might still be a psychopath. Two things can be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, why would you do that?
But yeah, you
May
you
one
get,
answer wrong.
Jade, you get 49 and 50, and you got this one big X in your book.
So, come sit down. Come talk to the woman on the couch, because there's something in you that has been disrupted for you to feel like that is the best way to deal with one wrong answer.
Yeah, and I one big X going, the whole page.
Oh no!
From top left to bottom right, and from top right to bottom left.
Why?
Yeah, but I don't know, but
you never asked him why.
me?
That is his questions I
You
would
don't
like,
Jade, you don't ask a man who can put one big X in your book for one wrong mark, why he do it. You
I
don't
would ask him though.
You walk out, leave that guy alone.
Not me. I need to know why you're terrorizing my book like this. This is insanity.
And then I went back to school, right? I went back to teach. And this man's the department head. This man reading me prep.
This is when you're supposed to ask him. You ever put a big X in your prep?
This man won't even no, because by now I gone back now to teach, and all of a sudden, man's the best man ever. The man don't give me no stress. He give me no issues. I could go.
So he was trying to make you a better man.
Apparently.
Did it work?
You made the judge.
I mean, you know.
Maybe the man is an artist. He was not teaching art though.
I just always about to say he in the wrong department then. No, you can't.
Man.
That's not how it works. You could imagine he pen bill?
I think he used to import them from St. Martin.
Got to be, because my God.
I think he used to import them from St. Martin.
Ridiculous.
I could be mistaken, but
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah, let's stop frightening children out of finding out the answers that they need.
Yeah.
Especially in life. In life, you need to be able to ask and question and, research. That's what's lacking in a lot of these conversations.
I remember one time I had this teacher, and we were doing a quiz, and the truth is, he had something I was trying to confirm. I was trying to confirm if my answer was right. So what I was doing is trying to get a consensus from the papers of the children around me. So I was
you're cheating.
Jade, I was looking for consensus, Jade.
Cheating. Okay, cool. Good. We all cheat already,
I was looking for consensus.
Yeah, how did that go?
So I looking around, and to be honest, I really wasn't cheating. I knew the answer.
But I know what I was doing. You was making sure that you answer in your head correct.
That's what I was
confirming it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I had an answer already. It's just like,
where
you got? Where you got?
Yeah.
Where you got? So because me ain't even really stressing about it, it's like me ain't doing the deceptive thing. I just kind of looking like, okay, what you got? Okay, like I look like I under something here.
Yeah.
And the teacher saw me, and the teacher, decided to address the situation and accused me of cheating.
You tried to explain what he was doing?
Yeah. And in part, I told the teacher, I said, well, okay, I'm telling you that I knew the answer. You're telling me that I didn't. But even if I didn't, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, and I don't try to find the answer, that I mean you.
At least trying.
You can ask me a question, I don't know the answer, and I can just sit down here and pretend like the answer ain't right next to me. You got to be mean here.
Yeah, because you ain't trying.
I don't care about the class, I don't care about you, I don't care about my mark, I don't care about my parents, because they're going to feel bad.
Nothing.
I don't care about my future.
Oh.
But the teacher just watch me and just shake it. Shake your head and as well.
No, you made some valid points.
The woman was like, I don't even know what to say to you.
Because you made some valid points.
I said, if I just sit down here and send up my paper with a blank space, you got to be mean here.
If your answer was nonsensical, right? She would have put you outside.
You understand?
She would have put you outside. But because your answer made so much sense to her.
But not only that, in real life, Jade, if somebody asks you something and you don't know, you don't pretend that you know. You go and find out.
That's it.
You go and find out.
Say the teaching school wrong, you know. They need to start to teach life in these lessons. Teach life in these lessons. The children, them going to be way more equipped when they leave school.
I'm telling you, Jade. But hey.
How we wish to school?
We talked about the Constitution, and that's also something that's not taught in school.
Because I could tell you I've never learned, seen, or ever heard of this while being a child. Never. So
you could be a good Kititian if you don't know what the Constitution says.
They're getting it work all these years.
No, we said good Kititian.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad. I just said Kititian. Well, you know. It's like, nobody can sit down and read that. I could tell you that unless he's like a lawyer or a minister, hopefully.
I've read the Constitution.
As him.
I think the people
who... as him.
No, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Like, it took me about 8 months. Okay, maybe not so long. But, I mean, I went through it just because, like, I was just like, people talk about the Constitution all the time. I want to see what I want to know what this thing was.
What did you learn from the Constitution?
That we really far off. But it seems as though the Constitution is the highest law of the land, right? So it's kind of what establishes the country, right? And kind of defines the country. So even, for instance, the first part that we discussed, it kind of sets out some of the goals, some of the things that we aim to attain, and that kind of thing. So a lot of it is legalese, and it really just does boggle your head, which is why sometimes you got to take a break and come back and take a break and come back. But at the end of the day, like you're saying, a lot of us really have no clue about what is in it and why is important. And nobody don't care.
Not at all.
Nobody don't care.
Except for when it's election time and they start to use it to, bully people, like throw it around. Like, yes, we need to reform it and you need to follow the Constitution. And we're a democratic country.
Dude, what happened? Let me tell you what it is. What happens is, I think it's two things. I think one, it is recognized that there's a small subset of the country that is concerned about what is contained in the Constitution, right? Like, and I say in a real way. No, should we all be concerned? Yes, but in reality, we are not. But also, it is then written in a way that really and truly not only appeals to that small subset of people, but pretty much only them go understand anyway. But it's something that affects all of us in one way or the other. So you can't tell me it's not by design.
I asked you who wrote the Constitution already, it's the legalese.
No, legalese is the language.
Oh, but that's what you said when you...
Oh, no.
So who wrote the Constitution?
The founding fathers.
Would that be?
No, seriously. I know this. I know the people who. There was a list of them. who were involved in crafting it. And to be honest, I do believe that it is something. It's a document that was, in large part, adopted from other pre-existing documents, right? So I think that
that would make sense.
Yeah, like who ain't gonna write all that from scratch?
You're crazy.
There's not a few changes here, boom, boom, bam.
Make it try fit the country that you want to see.
Yeah. Pretty much just change it up, St. Christopher Nevis.
Yeah.
Even that. Why? Like where St. Kitts come from? St. Kitts is like a pet name, right? But nobody that use St. Christopher.
No. It's not even listed on most maps.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that we should, if we were to do a constitutional reform, so just change the name from St. Christopher to St. Kitts?
Yeah, because why we need a long name? First of all, nobody likes St. Christopher is not sexy. Okay, St. Kitts, sexy.
Not only that though, like there's been a lot of talk now recently about there's been a lot of talk over the last few years, especially about Christopher Columbus's legacy, what he represents.
Why are we upholding this? Knowing why are we upholding this, Azim? We already established that he couldn't have colonized the country. That was like he colonized, discovered a country that was filled with people. You can't. That's not how a discovery works. He did colonize it. However,
a lot of other things too.
He did.
Big up smallpox one time.
Yeah, listen, all the good diseases that we didn't have before them.
But I would love to hear an educated discussion on whether or not we should officially change the name from St. Christopher to St. Kitts.
The fact that you had to say educated is funny as hell. Not just the discussion, but an educated one. With good points.
Because I'm aiming to learn.
Yes.
I'm aiming to learn, Jade.
You ain't just aiming to chat.
Yeah, not me. I don't even want to be in the discussion. I just want to hear. I think it'd be a very interesting conversation. And that's why, like, why never start something?
Yeah, why we don't just do things that we know we could do? Can we change the name?
We could do all of this, Jade. Like, all of this we can do.
So why we don't do it? Like, why we just so comfortable having these things, knowing the history of them?
Perhaps there are things that we see as being more important.
Yeah, but it's so easy to do since we already know by saying it anyway. Why we not, if we try to let people find us, why we don't go by the name that is listed?
Jade, this is something that speaks to me personally, yeah?
That don't make no sense.
Because through my travels, I've had to go to different countries, right? All the countries ain't up to date with their databases. Some of the countries have got to the immigration, computer and so. So you go to them.
Book and pen.
So you go to them, right, and you give them your passport, and they're like, and they're looking at it like what is this?
Christopher.
Like this does wipe off?
I've never seen that.
So the man go to an atlas, Jade.
They're looking. What is here? I shock you, you know? I shock you, they put you in jail.
Jade, it happened to my parents too. I think it was Egypt they went to, and they went to Egypt, and the man scrolling, like the man trying to find this country in an atlas, like some big page, coming out the thing.
Oh, they had to go so far back in a long time.
But then the man decided, but no, this passport fake. There's no St. Christopher in my atlas. Where this country come from?
Wake up.
Bye. Let's see what this person has to say. Good morning, caller. We're live on Island T. What's up?
Good morning.
Morning.
For example, hello?
Yeah, man, we're here.
For example, when you go float to any kind of farm, official farm, when they ask where you're from, do you say St. Christopher or do you say St. Kitts?
He says St. Kitts.
But then,
and Nevis.
For example, a Mount Stratton, from Mount Stratton, Antigua, he from Antigua. What would we say if we say from St. Kitts, from St. Christopher? What word would we use?
Say that again, sorry, Carl?
Hello?
Say that again, sorry. I heard the part when you were saying monstrations are from Montstrat.
If you were to float the farm stating from St. Christopher. We say we from St. Kitts, so to say we are Kittishon. If we got to use St. Christopher, what would we call ourselves?
Christophines.
Good morning, goodbye. You cracked me up yesterday. We did what the lady from China did. Good morning, goodbye. A real new tongue woman.
All right, man, I appreciate it.
What? Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. The other thing that I find interesting.
I'm not Christopher with you, you know.
Jade.
Is that me?
You're Christopher Jade.
Not I. Oh no.
But no, you even the other thing that I find interesting too.
No.
There's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say st.kitts. It says SAINT.
Bro, you need to get it together. You wait it up.
No, it doesn't. So like the places that would say like St. Helens and it has like ST dot. But ours is SAINT. It's only like a few other places that spell out the entire saint.
Who created these? And why nobody stop them? Why we just let people do us as they like?
Nah, Jade. But I mean, the thing for me is, at least to me it's like a start, right? The problem I have is that there seems to be difficulty in continually evolving and improving on where we started. Like, Jade, we going what is gonna be now? 39 years?
Mm-hmm.
Right? 39 years, we never look at it, never change a comma in the constitution. Like, I think by now we would have recognized some ways in which we can improve and evolve and continually do so. And I always just say, when people talk about constitutional reform, I think what needs to happen is every decade, so let's say every 10 years, throughout the time, it's coming up. So every 10 years, you do constitutional review. There are several issues that persons could put forward that can be then discussed, that can then be brought to the public, and then depending on that consultation process, there's a decision made on what items they would be looked at and addressed by the Constitutional Reform Committee, Council, whatever they want to call it. And every 10 years, and it's an exercise in continual improvement. In other words, then, if this is something that we expect persons to do on a personal level, families, communities, to continually improve and evolve, right? Based on the present circumstances, best information, etc., etc., etc. Then why we don't do it on a country level? And why isn't there a mechanism that is put in place to even give the example of this continual process? Like, it's just like, we talk about constitutional reform since I born in constitutional reform.
And you're a whole big man now.
Jade, we still trying to get the boundary them change.
Oh yeah, I forget that was a thing now. Uncle Dougie was the closest to I could have just
He was close. He was this close. But let's say they're gonna start it out.
That's close by.
That was part of the discussion on what other was Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they have cabinet. Listen, I go home and grab my popcorn.
Parliament.
Listen, I go home to fold clothes, sit in front of my TV and watch Parliament like it's a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think today gonna be such a jiggy, man.
Oh no, you fresh now?
I'm fresh. When you start hearing the debates on certain pieces of legislation, then things are gonna turn up.
True.
That's when things are gonna turn up.
Actually, I think they had at least the 3 things that I was supposed to debate. Let me see if I can find it.
Passing, watch here. I want somebody to pass a resolution to have the speaker stop wearing them mumu looking wig.
Oh my God, I was to talk about it yesterday.
Stop wear them mumu looking wig.
Why are we doing this? Can we not make decisions for ourselves?
Jade, don't get me wrong. I'm not purporting to be some traditionalist and thing, but I do understand the importance of tradition, right? I understand the importance of tradition, but some things we can't just continue just because.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah, because what is the purpose of having that white wig on somebody's head?
Oh my gosh.
What is the purpose of that white wig? I need somebody to give me a honest to God.
Yeah, there's no real reason apart from it. It's just ceremonial.
No, that ain't good enough. It has to be there has to be more as him that you don't know and I don't know.
No, Jade, I actually had reached out to somebody and talked and at least got a few ideas about it. I think there's actually a YouTube video that I found that spoke. You could find anything on YouTube, Jane.
Yeah, of course.
But the problem is that I found several reasons, and the truth is, I think there's some truth to all of them. So it's very ceremonial, and I think when we start talking about remnants of colonialism,
it's clear it's a white wig, it's a white man's wig. Okay, it is not close to anything we're supposed to put on our head. Can we just stop? We could stop we could take it off. We could take it off. It's time. Put down the wig. Put it in a vault somewhere. Put it down the museum. Put it anywhere but in Parliament.
And the thing about it, I feel them things come to popularity partly because of things like bad hygiene or improper like hair care, you know.
Yeah, the hair
I got a feeling it got something to do with that, you know.
The hair was falling out and they didn't want to look crazy in Parliament, so there was, you know.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about, Jade. There are certain things, right, that we just kind of go along with just because. And it's like, okay, saying like every little thing, every year, every 2 weeks, we got to go try and fix this and fix that and fix this and fix that. But I think there's some things that are widely recognized as nonsensical. And so this is what I am saying. How are we to continue to, like, this is the place where some of the most serious decisions that affect the nation take place, right? These are some of the most influential people, the policy makers, literally sitting in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And the person presiding over it wearing a wig.
A white man's wig. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the same wig that all these people been using all these years? Who's it? Let me ask you a question. Who job it is to wash the wig? Who job it is? Suppose that they never wash.
Don't say that.
No. Somebody must know. There must be somebody listening to the show right now who knows who does wash the wig. Somebody, please tell me who job that is. Please.
Oh, we need a new wig. We need to.
I'm not even kidding.
So ridiculous. I tell you, I found one on the Dilly Walwin. That's how the wig look.
That might be the one they're using now, Jade.
Get away. Get away from me.
Oh my gosh.
They used to wear powdered wigs back in the day to cover up syphilis.
I knew it was that. I told you. I told
So why we doing this?
I told you it had something to do with the health. That's exactly what I was told.
So why are we doing this? Honestly, why are we doing this?
That's exactly why I was told. It was something. I remember it was something to do with some health situation and bad hygiene and thing. I remember it was something to do with that.
Can we kindly put the wig down?
The man them used to cut off the hair because of all the lice. So
listen, put on the wig. Put on the wig. No. Let's real talk now. We be serious here. Put the wig down. Do not put that wig back on the Honorable Nadine Blanchett's head for no reason at all.
Can I call Warner's One Stop and see if they're the ones that
take it off as him?
I can call Warner's right now
and
to find out
tell
if
them go collect it and don't give it back.
The lovely lady there.
Oh my God.
The lovely lady
Why?
there at Warner's One
Why
Stop.
are y'all traumatizing me like this?
I'm calling them, Jade. I want to know.
Do not.
Jade, give me the phone.
No.
I want to know if it's Warner's One Stop to dry clean the wig. Seriously, I'm calling the lady.
Stop.
Let me go and make you properly, man.
No. The name same Kit came about because Kit is the short form of Christopher in the UK.
I got a feeling that person making up that.
Actually, no.
No, but what I'm saying is that, I mean, yes, of course, Kit's really is we know that it comes from St. Christopher, right? So we know it's like a pet name.
Who know that?
But I mean, that's what I would have.
Okay.
That's what I would have assumed. But I don't know if I've ever heard anybody named Christopher nicknamed Kit. Maybe.
Yeah, you ain't nobody named Christopher.
I know Christopher is from the UK.
He's Chris.
Chris, and usually Chris.
So we was almost this close to being called Saint Chris. Saint Chris. Okay.
Maybe.
Christophines.
Christophine. I
Wow.
tell you, so they want. I mean, I'm very happy that we're Kititians as opposed to Christophines.
Me too.
Somebody's a Christophines, they didn't taste good.
I tell you, they just watery and like, come on. They would have clowned us. They would have clowned us.
Jade, we would not have left the island
No,
for
no.
fear of being bullied
But yeah, they do it.
about our nationality.
Somebody else also said the headrest in court is actually from ancient Egypt, as the pharaoh was the highest law in the land. The Egyptians copied it with the curly headrest, so we adopted the bootleg of something we originally made.
Oh, well,
Shame.
well, I know that a lot of the symbolism that we have now originated in Kemet. Like that much is pretty obvious.
So why would we adopt a tradition by somebody else who adopted a tradition
Who bastardized it?
that we already had? Just
No. Create our Kititians based on our core values and on the
we
things
didn't
that
have
are
any of those yet.
right. And so that's what I'm saying. We could continue. I mean, that's why we need to continually evolve these things.
That's why we need to take off the headrest. Take it off. Okay, take it off. It's time. Put it in a vault.
Lana Rebel Blanchett have here, right?
She has a lot.
Yeah?
I've seen it.
You see
And
it already?
it's nice.
Can you stop going so?
It's so nice. Take that nonsense off her head. Please. Come on.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up? Oh, lost that caller. It might have been one stop.
If you know.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
As a man trade, I was driving and I had to pull over to weigh in on two things, but I will reserve the first one for the last, about the Constitution. Let's get to the headdress, the wig. It would have been the closest thing because our hair texture, and the hair is a symbol of authority. If there's one thing you could say, the Rastafarians, and I'm seeing a lot of sisters now wearing their dreadlocks. And it would have emanated, yes, like the person you read talk about Egypt, but it was the symbol of authority. The color, the white color, don't have nothing to do with a complexion of an individual, like black and white. That was just the 19th century ideology. But the color more represents the ancient of days that sat on the throne. Parliament, the Speaker of the House is like a judge in the judiciary system. And it symbolizes the authority, where the authority lies. And they mimic that authority. And I agree. It should not apply to us because we have our natural hair texture, which is 9 to the 9th power of the 9th, the 9th Easter. The curl. A kid could just don't comb his hair, and he goes to school, and he will get licked for not combing his hair. He just don't comb his hair. About an hour ago, goes to school, and because of that strong texture, the 9 Easter, it makes the spiral as a 9. Okay? And so that's the naturalness of our hair. It emanates from our inner core, like the neurons that affects our hair. It affects the color of our eye. It affects the melanin in our skin that protects us from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. And all of that is something that is within. And someone talk about the Pharaoh. You will see where those people, the Hindus, that they have the dot between their foreheads. That is where the serpent, the energy, that the kundalini that raised from the base to the crown of the head. And it shows where the energy comes out. As like when you say in the Bible, pineal, where Jacob met God at pineal, the pineal gland, at the pineal gland. It is a gland in the brain that emanates or secretes melanin, the melanin content, serotonin and melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there into biology, but it's all explained. The power of authority. Our parliament, the sisters should not wear the wig, or whosoever the speaker is, because they naturally have that hair texture to symbolize the power and where the authority lies. It did not lie in the Caucasian, and I'm not getting racist here. It lies in the melanin people of the world, and so they who knew differently they had to come as close as to wear a wig. That you see the wave in the wig is the color, is the what a Rastafarian locks are a natural hair person have with the 9-ether. Thanks for listening.
Appreciate it. I respect that caller's position. I just think it look ridiculous. Full stop.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, Jade, and of course.
How stupid is? Why are we doing this?
Jade, I told you. So yeah, part of it is a tradition from Egypt as well. And I believe priests in Egypt, they used to have to be clean shaven, even down to the eyebrows used to get shave off. Some people believe it was also to protect against things like lice, right? And so they would wear wigs, ceremonial wigs, hair pieces, headdresses, etc. Right?
Yeah.
But my thing is just like what this speaks to. It speaks to me that there is difficulty built into the system to make, let's say, necessary changes.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that is something that we have to address.
Well,
recognizing that, like I said, where we are is a certain point in our history as a nation, but it don't mean that we have to stay there. So if we recognize that, then we should put mechanisms in place to continually improve and evolve.
Listen, somebody sent me an article.
Oh yeah, I've read this article.
It says it's been 50 years since Britain left. Why are so many African judges still wearing wigs? The British gave up their last colonies in Africa half a century ago, but they left their wigs behind.
Yep.
Not just any wigs. They are long, white horsehair locks worn by High Court judges and King George III. They are so old-fashioned and uncomfortable that even British barristers have stopped wearing them.
Stop wearing them themselves.
So why are we doing it?
But that's the lawyers.
But in former British colonies, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Malawi, and others, they live on, worn by judges and lawyers. Now, a new generation of African jurists is asking, why are the continent's most prominent legal minds still wearing the trappings of colonizers?
There are a lot of these traditions that I think I had a teacher, right? When I was doing music law, right? And music business, like my music business course. She was actually a lawyer. She was a lawyer, but she stopped going to court. She said she just couldn't understand why she couldn't wear purple or yellow or green. Like every time she go,
you gotta wear black?
It's like the judges would literally like be anxious about the fact that not the style of her dress,
the
color.
Oh,
and she's like, you could tell she's a very bohemian type personality. You know, very, just a little bit out there. You know, a little eccentric. And she said, but I just couldn't deal with it no more. I couldn't deal with it no more. Upon black, I feel like I'm going to a funeral. I don't want to go represent my clients. Feel like I'm going to a funeral. I feel like I lose before I start.
Yeah, like why is court so dark? It's literally like how you have to dress to go to a funeral. Yeah, it's so true. Yeah.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Which is Island T.
Good morning, sir. You can turn on your radio. E-Truth?
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I didn't want to miss a word. What are we talking about? That's how looks is deceiving, you know. You know that, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, looks is deceiving. Yeah, very deceiving. So you can't even take on too much outside thing, you know, brother. Everything is within right, you know. Outside is fake. Most of it. Some real. But most of it is fake. All right. We want to bless up someone's on the earth there, you know. Yeah, Queen Baby. Yeah, blessed earth there. Princess Shani. Blessed earth there. More life.
All October born? Yes. Don't know. November, you're lurking around the corner. Yes. More life, more life, more life, more life. Don't know. So what topic? Oh, no, that one a special topic apart from the wig and the this and the that.
Well, we're talking about traditions, constitutional reform, and one of them that we were discussing was the wig. But we're talking about the need for us to one, learn what's in the constitution as citizens, and also perhaps looking at ways to continually improve it.
The constitution.
Yeah.
I see. So some people say the constitution want that way. And we create our own, Yeah, some people say that we hold on upon certain things too long as a people. Why ain't benefit we, why ain't relevant to we, etc., etc., etc. We go and listen to the reason. Blessed love, thanks for taking our call.
Appreciate it. Hey, Ichut.
Yes.
Before you go, is there a reason?
Oh, by the way, before you say what you're going to say, look, me have wait for you for me drumming stint, Oh.
But we got a link. I'm supposed to pass up there.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah. I just wondering if there is a reason that you refer to yourself as we and our, like in the plural.
Yeah. Okay. You see that there now? That there's a very high and deep vibration, because we are not okay, to say me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and to say, to just keep it as I. That's why we have to go on to say I and I.
Mm. So it's a recognition that you are literally not by yourself, of yourself, for yourself.
Exactly. That's what it is. And most of Earth inhabitants, if not all, most of, because all ain't gonna embrace it, but most of Earth inhabitants have to embrace this way of thinking. Because in so doing, you tenaciously embrace the philosophy that all for one and one for all.
Mm-hmm.
You don't live for yourself. So in saying you are embracing the ancestors, embracing even people who are, you know what I mean?
I knew there was a
very high philosophy.
I knew there was a significance. That's why I asked.
Blessed love.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Well, Jade.
We asked questions, we got answers.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I do believe that we're gonna have to
let go of the wigs.
Let go of the wigs. Let that be the takeaway today, guys.
Not just any wigs. The ones that we wear in Parliament.
Yeah. We can,
I don't want the women to think we mean them.
No, of course not. Some people need the wigs, Jade.
Yes, listen, protective hairstyles.
Some people need the wigs. I just don't think the Honorable Lani Blanchett needs one.
No, I don't think so either.
You have confirmed here today that she has here.
She has plenty. She has enough.
You think? Well, are you going based on what you say? Because nobody can say, I say she got here.
I said she has here.
Okay.
She don't need to put that ridiculousness on her head anymore in Parliament.
Please.
Put it in a museum, pack it up, let it go.
And you know the funny thing about it, Jade? The place where they would have to make the changes to do with that is right in there.
She done in there.
Easy.
Tell you.
Who does put it in? The clerk? The clerk, sorry? Yeah, let's let her put that on the agenda.
Today.
Somebody pass a resolution.
Today. Put it on there today.
To do away with the colonial wigs.
Let's start there first.
And I still need to know who does dry clean the wigs. Somebody please tell me. I need to know.
And I hope that person hides it next time. Just tell them that I lost.
I didn't want Jade, why you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know your secret now.
That was the plan all the time, Jade.
Sorry, my bad.
All we have to do is, Jade, whenever they just kidnap it.
Yeah.
You don't lay it out now, so.
They could do it so. Anyway,
Guys, we're going to take a short break. And when I say we, I mean we, meaning me, Jade, and the ancestors. I'm going to be right back with more Island Tea. And of course, the we will grow in the next segment as well. Because we have some special guests in the studio with us. Guys, stay locked, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Scratch and win, scratch and win, scratch and win today. Oh, what fun it is to scratch on a Christmas cash ticket. Hey!
Honey, what are you doing?
Trying to win some extra cash with the Caribbean Lottery so I can start my Christmas shopping.
That's right. Play Christmas Cash for just $5 and get loads of chances to win up to $1,000. Scratch to win instant cash prizes or even double your winnings. It's that easy.
Yeah, we won! Oh, what fun it is to win on a Christmas cash ticket. Hey!
Available at all Caribbean Lottery retail outlets island-wide. Must be ages 21 and over to play.
Horsford's Value Mart IGA is helping you spend less and save more. How, you ask? Essential Everyday and Equiline. Spend less on our Essential Everyday products and get the best quality, the best taste, and the best value. Spend less for all your family health and beauty needs with the Equiline brand of over-the-counter products. Horsford's Value Mart IGA is helping you spend less. With our Essential Everyday products and Equiline over-the-counter health and beauty care products. Shop smart and spend less at Value Mart, where price matters most.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. And as I said before the break, we actually have some very special guests in the studio with us today. No strangers. No stranger.
No.
Of course, those of you who are looking online would recognize a very familiar face here. Mr. T, good morning, sir. And of course, when you're here, we know we're talking to the St. Kitts Tourism Authority. And of course, we're going to say good morning as well to Shaline. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, every time you come here, you guys have some amazing information for us about what's happening here in St. Kitts as it relates to tourism. And I know I've been hearing some shoes about things that we could look forward to coming up next month. So what is going to be happening next month?
Well, thank you for having us. Next month is Tourism Awareness Month, and the Ministry of Tourism and the St. Kitts Tourism Authority are going to be celebrating it in grand style. And, the last 3 years have been really, really challenging for the tourism sector. So we want to jumpstart the industry's resilience, with the startup of the cruise coming back in and also all the stopover visitors. So there are going to be a lot of special events happening in November, and we want the industry and the population at large to join us in this. And all the information for November is shared on our Ministry of Tourism and the authorities' platforms. But suffice it to say, there are a number of activities for both the people in the travel trade and also for the general Kittitian population.
So, of course, the information is out there and readily accessible. But we always love when you come and give us a special visit and let us know exactly what's happening, especially our sippers and the listeners and the viewers. But, usually when we have the tourism, when we have this particular month, the Tourism Awareness Month, it usually has a certain theme to it. What's the theme for this year's celebration?
That's correct. And this year, the theme for the month is going to be Immerse, Indulge, Renew, and Rethinking Tourism 2022. So it goes very well with the new campaign that we just launched, Venture Deeper. And of course, we see that in the Caribbean Journal magazine just yesterday, St. Kitts got accolade as the buzziest Caribbean destination. So we're really, really pleased about that.
Well, that sounds like something we should be proud of, Ejid.
Of course. So, can you briefly tell us, I know November is a long month, but I'm sure you guys have lots of things planned. Can you briefly tell us about some of these things?
Okay, I'll take that one. I'm genuinely excited about this year's calendar of events, and it's an opportunity for the Ministry of Tourism and Tourism Authority to educate and inform the general public about the activities that we're having for Tourism Month. Sustainability is a key factor to our destination, and for our Tourism Month activities, of course, we're going to start off with opening remarks by the Minister Henderson, Marsha Henderson, on the 1st. And then on the 2nd and the 4th, we're going to have a St. Kitts Culture and Heritage Workshop. It's going to be called I Speak. And on the 5th, on Saturday the 5th, we're going to have a beach cleanup at Majors Bay. The Ministry of Tourism, Tourism Authority, and other stakeholders will be worshiping at the Antioch Baptist Church on Sunday the 6th. And on the 9th, we have an industry talk at CFBC, right, which Mr. Thompson, Mr. T, can give a little bit more detail on.
Yeah, this one we're really, really excited about. As you know, the Tourism Authority and Ministry have a collaboration with the college. And so this year, we are very, very pleased to have Wendy McDonald, who's the Vice President for Government Affairs at Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. She's actually going to be one of the panelists that's coming down to St. Kitts. and she has agreed to go with the minister to the college to talk to the students about careers in tourism, and especially in the cruise sector. One of the things we really want to bring home during Tourism Awareness Month is the various opportunities and employment opportunities in tourism. We just don't want you to think of tourism as an entry-level profession, but there's so many aspects of it, including marketing, the social media side of it. So we really want to bring home to the young people that there's so much more to tourism. And with tourism being a huge part of the Catition GDP, it's really important that we get the best and the brightest minds involved in the industry.
All right. And now on the 10th of November, we would have a marketing and energy conservation workshop. On the 11th, we have the launch of the Tourism Festival. And on the 12th, we have Battle Royal. The 14th to the 18th, we'll be conducting Talks in School series. And on the 17th, the staff at the Ministry of Tourism would participate in a staff development day. On the 18th, we join for a energy and health tourism fair. This is done in collaboration with Energy Month. On the 19th, we would have a heritage and fitness hike. And on the 27th, we're going to have a peninsula swim. That's with the St. Kitts Yacht Club.
Wow, okay. So
that is a busy month.
That is a busy month. I want to go back for a minute because some of them were very interesting. And I'd love to just see if you could give me even a little more insight into a few of them that I heard. One being first the I Speak workshop. Is there any information you can tell us what that might be about or who it might be for?
Yes, the I Speak St. Kitts Culture and Heritage workshop. This is going to be done with Mr. Leonard Stapleton of Rooted in History in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism and the Sustainable Destination Council, who continue to provide opportunities to tourism stakeholders to be trained on how to capitalize on the growing marketing sector, right, which is culture and heritage. The workshop affords valuable knowledge about the destination's sustainability practices and initiatives, and also the 3 Ps of sustainability, the rich history, culture, and the culinary offerings that we have.
So one of the things I'm really interested in and very excited about is that we're going to have a State of the Industry event, and that's going to speak to the strength and resilience of Catition tourism. And we've got a wonderful panel who come into St. Kitts to be on this. So actually, I'm going to be on it as well. We're also going to have Mr. Troy Hendrickson, better known as Spuddy, CEO of Caribbean Journey Masters, Wendy McDonald from Royal Caribbean, also Adriana Souza from Agency Tamarine, and Mr. Darren Thompson, who's the GM for the Royal St. Kitts, and also Brandon from American Airlines. He's going to be coming in virtually. But this event is going to be live streamed to the general public, and it's going to be a really interesting segment because it's going to be talking about how we dealt with the pandemic, what the prospects are moving forward for Catition tourism. We're also going to have a marketing and energy conservation workshop. So this is actually going to be free to all stakeholders, but it's going to be in 2 segments. The first segment is in the morning, which is the marketing segment, and we're going to have topics such as tourism and hospitality marketing, contents marketing and media activation, Google Analytics, email marketing, branding. So this is really going to be extremely important for our stakeholders to take advantage of this. You know, this can, the Tourism Authority does its part in terms of marketing. So we are the big picture, we do the heavy lifting. But we need the partners now to join in with us so that we can extend our reach. You know, we're doing quite well, but if they start marketing and we are actually showing them how to do it, So we're not giving them a fish, we're teaching them how to fish.
Right.
So I think that's going to be extremely important for us. And then in the afternoon, when we have the energy conservation workshop, is to give them practical information on how they can reduce the energy costs. Because we know the price of gas is going through the roof. And that's not only for your car, but also for powering the other necessities that you need in the tourism industry. So we wanted these segments to be as interactive and as educational as possible. So you leave out of there with knowledge, and knowledge that's going to make your business more profitable.
Something you could put into application right off the bat.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Now, Jade, I know one of the items that they mentioned really kind of piqued your interest.
Yes, the Battle Royal, is that what it was called?
Is Mr. T gonna be wrestling?
That's
what came to mind. I
saw the vision.
So
I was starting to,
he's not only Mr. T name.
Well, the Battle Royal is actually an interministerial activity where we're hoping to have a team from each ministry. It's supposed to be an interactive, engaging, fun activity. We're going to have activities like lime and spoon, water sports, and stuff like that. It's really a competitive activity between different ministries.
Okay, nice.
Right?
Nice.
So I'll be making a cameo appearance.
We're hoping that our ministers as well would join in the all the fun. It's not just about the staff, but also the ministers participating with their staff for this activity. We also have another activity, which is the Tourism Fest. It's actually one of the first that we're having. So this is going to be the launch of our Tourism Fest. Our Tourism Fest is actually a community-based tourism initiative geared towards the Ministry of Tourism, nurturing a stronger relationship with our communities. You know, we generally have music festival, and music festival is placed in the urban area. This time we want to take the festival into the community so that the community tourism businesses can feel as if like they are a part of some of the tourism activities. And the initial concept is that we're going to be doing the Tourism Fest as a Tourism Fest trail. So at least 4 times per year, we're looking at 4 times per year, we're going to be moving the festival from one community to the next. How it's done is that the community tourism businesses immediately surrounding the area that we would have chosen, right, would get priority to actually sell their products at the tourism festival. It's a family inclusive festival, so of course we're going to have activities for the children there as well, and we want for the children as well as the adults to immerse in the history and culture of the exact location where we are having the festival.
Okay, awesome.
So November sounds like it's going to be
very exciting.
Busy. Tourism have so many things happening.
And we want to see you guys there as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we have to take part. We might get Adam to do a lime and spoon. You never know.
Tourism really is a really festive industry, and that's what we want to portray as well.
All right, awesome. Well, there is something for everybody to take part. In particular, I could tell that there was a lot of thought and effort put into ensuring that even some of the stakeholders and people that work in the tourism industry get as much out of the proceedings as possible.
Yeah, that's really the key. We don't want it to just be another month where people say, but they come out with knowledge, they come out with practical skills that's going to make their businesses much more profitable.
All right, awesome. And who doesn't like profits?
I love them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
Make life better. But guys, so can you tell us what Kitchen Heartbeat is?
That is our local PR program. Basically, we want the Kitchen population to be aware and educated on what the authority and the ministry is doing in tourism. So it brings together a number of elements in terms of highlighting key players in tourism in St. Kitts. Also, activities that we're doing offshore. So you can see, we want to make the connection on what we do offshore, how it connects onshore. So definitely, Petition Heartbeat I think it's a great program where we feature key people, but we educate the population on what we're doing overseas and domestically. So it's a great opportunity to also highlight any new activities, any new products that are available in the Federation. So it's really to educate the local population on what's going on in tourism. And I think it's something that just is going to go from strength to strength, because we're looking at other elements that we can put in there. So if people want to get like statistics of what's going on in St. Kitts, we're going to have that on the Petition Heartbeat website. So these are things that we're going to be evolving. So you guys have a one-stop shop where you can go and get all the information that you need on tourism. And also, completely important, and I keep stressing this, we want to excite the young people on opportunities in the tourism industry.
All right, cool. And is this something that is already underway, or something that we can look forward to?
Our Petition Heartbeat is already rolling, and we just keep looking at ways to innovate it and to make it much more practical and useful.
Is it a website, or is it a show that is?
It's a show. It's a show. It's also going to be a website, but we also are very heavy in social media. So last week I was at Roots Worldwide, meeting with all the airlines. So each meeting that I had, it was then posted on social media so they can see that this is the work that's being done. And so we don't want people to think that there's nothing happening in tourism. This is the way for us to promote all the activities and the business opportunities that are going on in tourism.
And where could we, get this content? Where is it posted?
You can get it on our website, stkittstourism.com. But also, we want you to go on social media and follow us at Petition Heartbeat. That's really important, and then you get all the notifications of what we're doing.
Awesome. Well, guys, any final words for the viewers and listeners?
Yep. Yeah, for those persons, we want to invite the stakeholders to register for our industry events, and they can do that at register@stkittstourism.kn. So that's register at stkittstourism.kn, or by visiting the front desk at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority. And we want as many people to join us in these as possible. So you're going to take the opportunity to learn new marketing initiatives and how to make yourselves a marketing professional.
Awesome.
And also for the launch of our tourism festival, which is going to be on the 11th of November. Our first is going to be held at the Samuel Williams Sporting Complex, that is in Verchilds. It's free admission. Right, lots of folklore. We're asking persons to bring their family out and be excited in what St. Kitts has to offer as it refers to tourism and our culture.
Well, I just want to reiterate, seminars are free.
Oh, Free.
Yes, free.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you have no excuse not to take advantage of these seminars and to be a part of all the great happenings that we can expect next month for Tourism Awareness Month. Guys, it's always a pleasure again when you guys come and hang out with us right here on Island T. I know our viewers and listeners look forward to it. So with everything that's about to happen, good luck, and we look forward to being a part of it ourselves.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support you guys give us.
For sure. But guys, we're going to take a short break and be right back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. Come back now.
Magnum. Take charge. Everybody put your magnum in the air now. From you a drink magnum, let me see. Take charge of things now your place now. From the river to the beach to the street. Hot magnum when me have in a me hand there. He are a sipper, she tell me sweet. Look for me watch for your quick time check. Yeah. Right now a magnum a for your beat. Enjoy yourself every day at the week with a magnum. My life I forget sweeter. Must be 18 years and older to drink responsibly.
Energize your goals with Lucozade. Get it good. Look under the cap. Find the code with it. Thousands in prizes, iPhones and TVs. Or win 30 grand US dollars for your goals. That's goals.
For a chance to win 30,000 US dollars. Purchase any Lucozade Energy promo bottle. Look under the cap and find the code to win iPhones, TVs, and free Lucozade or 30,000 US dollars to energize your goals. See website, social media, or press for details. Lucozade, taste the energy.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. And guys, we have a special guest in the studio with us to help us wrap up the show. Those of you looking on would recognize the face.
Yeah, man. By now.
Yeah, too easy.
Yeah, friend of the show. None other than Zoo himself is in the studio with us. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. I'm doing great. Doing lovely, man. Big up on yourself, Jade. As him. Don't know where we go. Win FM. Love all the people tuning in right now. Good morning to you too, you know.
Yeah, the sippers them does appreciate it when you come. And come hang out with us. But when you come, you always got some amazing information to share with us. You always got something going on.
Yeah.
And I know today is no different.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on in Zoo's world?
Well, right now it's all about Zoo and Friends. Gratitude, that's going to be on Sunday at Gavy's Estate, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Can't miss it. It's going to be pure vibes, pure love, pure respect, like good people, good energy all around, you know?
The man said that they're cool and calm. Like people people that ain't so excited for about a month now, waiting for this thing.
Yeah. It's a vibe, man.
Yeah, but I mean, people listening, yeah, they know Zoo and Friends, and they heard the term gratitude and thing. But what can people expect? Like, what is happening on Sunday down at Gabby's?
Well, it's just gonna be, more of a party vibe. It's gonna be a sexy environment. This event is for people to actually come out and, feel great and look great and look at something that's never been done. And when I say that, not on the party side, but from an artist perspective, putting on his own shows. So this is history in the making. This is something that you definitely don't want to miss. You want to come out early and just enjoy the whole vibe.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be there, Jade.
The girl's gonna be looking forward to seeing you.
Again.
Stop doing that,
Every
Jade.
time, as I'm just up to go on stage, right? Oh my God, all kind of messages.
That's dope. I love that. I love that for you.
Zo, bro, I don't understand. I don't get none of these messages.
It's not for you, it's for me to tell you.
She don't show me none of these messages either. So I just believe this is all. She trying to gas me up here.
Gas you? Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on,
Don't
Jay.
buy that.
I would never. You see, the reason why there's no messages to show is because usually is while we're there, they're telling me.
Oh, shoot.
Well, they're watching him perform. So I can't. Wait, want me to record it?
Yes.
No, sorry. I forgot that.
No, we need proof. Yeah, we need proof. We need
What
proof.
about thing here? Get in trouble.
Yeah, we
Next
need
time
proof.
I'm going to send them over.
Thank you. But Zo, I mean, like I said, I'm excited about what's happening. And Jade kind of let the cat out the bag. But I guess it was kind of expected that people can expect a performance from yourself.
Definitely.
On stage. How you feeling about the presentation is a bit different to some of the stuff that you've done. You've put on your own events and performed, but I think this is a little different scale and presentation.
Yeah, this year, for Gratitude, we're now doing a VIP section, which is going to be really comfortable and sexy. I'm excited for everyone, not only on the VIP side, but, the VIP is set up in a kind of way where you could be here, there, to eat, if you're feeling like eating away from people, if you feel like just lounging out, if you feel like it's going to be a whole sexy energy. And on the grounds, it's going to be sexy as well. You know what I'm saying? I can't even go into too much details, but this one is different because we are doing it on a larger scale. As I said, I tell people all the time, I'm an artist first, but this time now it's like I'm stepping it up a bit. And, I'm linking with Wookie right now, so you're just showing me a lot of different ropes to the game and making sure that I stay on point.
You can have a better person to show you.
Oh, that's the best in the game.
Listen, we all know.
Yeah.
We all know.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So, I mean, let's talk about first just entertainment. Of course, Zoo is performing. You're going to be touching the stage. What else can people expect from a entertainment standpoint?
Oh, we have Unstoppable Sound. We have Just Jai. We have Akai, Rukas, DJ Terror. We have Sweet Sister Sensia. We have Ike, and the best host in the game right now, 5-Star Pino. Yeah, so it's on a whole different level with entertainment. As I said, for me, is a huge step, and I think it's a step in the right direction. Yeah. So for me, I feel great, and I know that everybody's going to enjoy because all the acts have their own fans. You know what I'm saying? They have their own fan base. So it's going to be a whole vibe, for sure.
Where are you putting all of these people? Because I know, listening to your lineup, it's going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
When you hear about Akai and the way that he's able to pull these girls to the front, like where have you been able to find space to put them?
They got the space, man. Trust me. everything gonna be done to a science. You know what I mean?
People know where the space going to be.
I can't do that. You mean on the at the
location?
Oh, it's gonna be on the grounds. Trust me, it's gonna. As I said, we are creating our own environment.
Yeah, it's crazy, Jade.
So it's not like everything is already set up and you just come and party. Like we are building a stage, we are building the whole VIP setup. We are putting fences around to make sure that everybody is comfortable. We have the right amount of space for the right amount of people. So everything is gonna be down to a science, everything. But trust me, the venue is sexy. The when you're at the venue and you could look off and see Nevis and like the ocean, everything is just vibe. Believe me. Yeah. So you don't want to miss this one for sure.
But yeah, I mean, so Gabby's is gonna be transformed into a place of gratitude, and thing. But even that concept, I would like to hear a bit about, like, what was the thought process behind that concept, gratitude.
Oh well, for me is as I explained to people before that stopped me and asked me these questions, is I'm an artist first again, so I've always tried to push my craft, and I guess I used to be in the mood of like damn, like, when am I going to find my footing? Where am I going to, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I looked at things from the perspective of, man, I'm doing hip-hop and I'm not moving. But then I start to look at, you know, the positives around me, like the fans that I have, you know, the type of music that I make. I look at the way people react to the music and how it affects their lives on a daily basis. And that in itself gave me strength. So after I start realizing where my power lies, it's like, ain't nothing else I could do but just have more gratitude, you know, for the thing. And it's like, this is where we are gonna go with it.
Right.
I have to start putting out my own shows and putting things in that perspective. Like, in order for me to move forward, this is what I have to do. It's risk, but at the same time, I just realize that this is just me now. This is what my path is. And for that, like, I just give thanks for the realization, you know what I mean?
You see, I really like that because a lot of the times artists wait for people to give them a stage.
Yeah.
Instead of creating their own stages, creating their own places to perform.
Can't do that no more.
Tell your talk. I
Can't
remember
do
we
that
had this
no more.
conversation.
Yep.
We had this conversation a long time ago about it. I said, Bass, create your stage.
Yeah.
Create your stage and then mash it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know it has been. There's been a few places where you have, you know, performed.
Yeah.
And presented your music to the people, and
They love it.
I've been there a few of those times, and it's always a vibe.
Yeah.
People always seem to. I remember this one time we performed for this one particular event, and there was people there who generally you might not associate with hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a bit of, you know, older crowd, you know, some more mature people. And this one lady say, "Me never hear about he, but I like Zoo." I say, and I say, right there is what you're going for, right? Like that's what you do it for. When you present your music to people and you know it resonate. I could imagine, and I know that's one of the things that you know, kind of draw people to Zoo and Friends and what's going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just the fact that they know it's going to be quality, it's going to be presented properly, they're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I know people, again, looking forward to this event on this weekend.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? People have been telling me about it all week. Like, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? They've been waiting for it since 2 weeks ago. But, you know, we had to change the date.
Yeah,
You know, but we're going to get into all of that. But, yeah, people just been excited, you know what I mean? And just the word gratitude, people just feel great about it. Like, it's just a different type of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we on point.
Well, I mean, we've spoken about the entertainment. We've spoken about the venue. Oh, this is one of the things I know you got a lot of questions about. The dress code.
Fly.
You gotta look nice, man.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot. What is fly? You
What
know,
is fly?
but I already put posters out and stuff. But you know, a lot of people not really on social media like that. But fly is what you make it. Come out, feel dressed to your best if that's what you want to do. If you want to put on heels, if you want to put on your tuxedo, that's up to you. Like whatever you feel comfortable in, dress that way. You know what I mean? But we coming off clean, eh?
Of course.
Yeah, we coming off clean. You know what I mean? Like, I gonna come off clean. Definitely. So, you know, yeah, just come out just how you feel like, man. If you had this stuff put on for a while you never got to wear and you feel like, yo, I need to come off clean because I want to take pictures and I want to make memories, this is the time to do it. You know what I mean? So the dress code is fly. Just dress fly.
Come out, look good, feel good.
That's all. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jade?
Yes.
Me didn't want to think about why you're coming out here. Me didn't want to think about it.
Now, you know, Jade could just bring it there.
Hey, the poor man them. The poor man them just don't know what to do with themselves here.
Hey, just drink water. That's all.
Drink water.
Drink some
And
water.
drink water and admire.
Admire, that's all. Yeah, and have respect.
I'm telling you, sound words.
Have respect to you.
As we're trying to tell you up here.
Yeah, have respect, man. But yeah, man, it's a vibe, you know what I mean? And I can't wait to touch the stage with, I consider you guys as my band, eh? Me and about nobody else. But for me, back on Alice, that's my band. You know what I mean? When I travel the world, me ain't got nowhere else with nobody else.
We're waiting for that.
No, he coming now.
Come just now, man.
Yeah, but we gotta make sure we cover the grounds here first. Yeah. And everything else solidify, yeah. But yeah, man, I can't wait to touch the stage with you guys. You know, every time we perform, it's getting better and better and better. So for me, it's like growth in every aspect of what I'm doing right now, my performances, the type of shows that I'm putting on, You know what I mean? Like everything is just growth, and I'm just happy and excited about the whole movement for Zoe and Friends. Yeah.
Well, I mean, thanks for that, man. But I can tell you, it's really a pleasure for us. People still to this day talking about Zoe and Friends over at Sky Lounge last year.
Man.
Yeah.
I know you're getting questions about that, but we could talk about that. We got time.
Yeah.
But I think that presentation and that event just really, kind of cemented the fact that this is something that needs to happen.
No, that was crazy.
And it's been continuing to happen throughout the year. We performed, and I could see the growth in you too.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't even think he came back here, Jade, after the release of the collaboration with Mad Stoney.
Woo, boy, that was a crazy piece of work.
Yeah. Top boy.
Boy.
That's just a mean track, boy.
Listen, I listening like this before them, boy. Can't be.
No, it's super 7-level now, eh? We transform.
That track had me feeling different, boy.
But yeah, we transform, especially how the beat starts.
Yeah.
Everything was just really, really crazy.
That was a masterful piece of work. Right?
Yeah, man. I can't wait to perform it with him, actually.
Yeah.
Whenever that day will be. Yeah, for sure. But that's vibes, though, man. And
I think you want to go home and listen to it again, boy.
I might listen to it when I leave here. That's how I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean? But before I forget as well, like I just want to let everybody know tonight we're gonna be at Last Lap for promotion, ticket giveaways. You can buy tickets as well to Gratitude. It's gonna start at 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Am I mistaken? Probably 1 a.m. Yeah, but we're gonna be there tonight at Last Lap, and tomorrow is gonna be the same vibe at Cheers. So come out and just free up yourself, get some tickets. You could win a ticket. Like who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I definitely slid into it tonight.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Last Lap and Cheers for accommodating us and giving us that pleasure to be around and do what we do best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So big up to them.
I'm happy to hear that there's collaborations happening between you, Zoe and Friends, and some of these establishments.
Yeah.
But is there any other partners that you wanna shout out that might have helped to make this thing possible?
Yeah, well, I wanna shout out to Dream and Live Clothing. We collaborated with them to give away some Dream and Live caps. Matter of fact, I have one for you guys as well. So you know how that go. But shout out to Dream and Live Clothing.
Yes.
It's all about gratitude. It's all about giving back. It's all about putting the perspective out there that hey, this is how the world go around. You know what I mean? You step into your lane, you link with who you link with, and you create new friendships, you create new partnerships, and you build according. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's all about. And that's where we at right now.
Man, I'm really excited about it. I know persons who are looking forward to this as well. So I'm just really ready for a good time on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
and,
definitely.
Just so people don't forget, tell them where they can go and get tickets right now.
Oh, okay. So right now you could get tickets at Skin, Piercing and Tattoo. That's at the Pelican Mall. So you could check Ellison. You could get tickets online as well. If you go on my Zoe and Friends page on Instagram, you could go on the link and it'll take you straight there. And you could also hit me up. You could hit me up and get your tickets. If you see Rookie on the road too, you could just stop him and say, hey,
you must see the
and the tickets there, of course. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Rookie as well, man. Rookie hold me down solid. As I said, he showed me a lot of ropes. I'm still new as a promoter. Right. So there's a lot of things.
You're in good hands.
Yeah, a lot of things I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to say that. On the artist side of things, I do my thing. But as a promoter, as a businessman, I'm just trying to make the right moves. I'm not in a rush to do anything. Ain't all about the money. I'm just trying to move in the right direction and make sure that my craft get out there. Because as I said again, I'm an artist first. So I want to make sure that I push myself, and this is what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So every support is definitely appreciated.
Well, guys, you had it. I mean, Zoe and Friends Gratitude this Sunday, starting at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
down at Garvey's estate.
Definitely.
Come on out. Yeah, hang out. Is the man say sexy about 15 times?
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
And
trust
that's
me.
exactly what you're coming to see.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Nah, believe me, gonna be a real sexy event, sexy venue. Everything gonna be top tier. You know what I'm saying?
Conditions come out. They're coming out.
I don't even know if you're gonna be here, guys. I don't know if I could keep up.
Nah, you're solid. You know that you're solid, man. You know what I mean? You don't know, I just drop your dreads here. Yeah, right here.
Listen, talk to him, please, because he actually here. I don't know who he is right now, so let's talk to him.
It's over from that, man. But
man.
Trust me, man. It's vibes, you know.
On stage and so.
Yo, oh man.
Oh man, but yeah, guys, it's definitely gonna be the place to be on Sunday. So you don't want to hear about it on Monday. I know we're coming and talk about it Monday. Of course. So you don't want to hear about it and be like, I should have gone, you know.
And you could also buy pay at the gate.
Yeah.
So if you make up your mind Sunday last minute, if you're home at 6 p.m. and you see how lit in there is, or you see the energy, you say, okay, let me get ready in an hour. You come down for 7.
Oh, that's good time. Come
yeah, you know what I mean? So you could pay at the gate as well. There ain't no pressure at all.
All right, man. All right. Well, Zoo, it's always a pleasure again whenever you come and hang out with us, brother. And we're looking forward to Sunday, wishing you all the best.
Yeah, man.
And we know it's going to be a great time.
Definitely, yeah. Appreciate that every time. Appreciate that.
All right, bro. Well, I'll see you soon. But
yeah,
you're going to see all the listeners and the viewers on Sunday as well. So until then, man, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Enough respect.
Right.
Yeah, man.
What time it is now? Oh, boy, we're soon out of here because, you know, Parliament up next.
Right, yeah.
The big dog going to talk in a room in front of all of us.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting. Yeah. Somebody know what the agenda is. You said they would have released it, but I haven't seen it.
I think I saw 3. Let me just jump back over on Win Media SKN. I saw. Oh, come on, load. Okay, there we go. I saw 3 things. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, really and truly, you're trying to figure out how long it's supposed to take these companies in the US when they refund you to get your money back in your account. Yeah. I order something, the people. I just realized to myself, wait, but you can like, I sure you're going for 2 weeks now and me see this money show back up. But you know what kind of call going to happen after the show?
A very unpleasant one.
But
not for you, but for them.
Watch, you know.
But
so I can dull down the petition when.
No, you're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Because the more you petition, they're gonna understand you fully.
I'm telling you. But yes, what you were saying now?
Yes, so there are 3 bills slated to receive first and second readings at the next National Assembly sitting, which is today.
Oh.
Yes. So there will be 2 amendments to the Public Health Act, Cap 9.21 points, which include the addition of new definitions and the insertion of a new section, Section 28, which according to the Act states, the Minister shall provide for the proper suppression of transmission, prevention and control of COVID-19 by the exercise of his or her powers under this Act.
Legalese, I tell you, Jade, legalese.
You're not talking about we need that.
Yeah. All right.
The COVID-19 Prevention and Control Act, as amended by Act Number 4 of 2021, and all subsidiary legislation made under the Act are hereby repealed. Oh, where's the other one? I guess they didn't add the other one. But it went on to say, the Right Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Trade, Industry, Commerce and Consumer Affairs, Economic Development and Investment. Oh, that's a tongue twister, boy. That is a lot. Dr. Denzel Douglas will introduce and have read a first and second time the St. Kitts Nevis Investment Promotion Act Amendment Bill. Oh, that's the third one. The bill would amend Section 2 of the St. Kitts Investment Promotion Agency Act by replacing the definition of the expression minister with a new definition. Minister means the minister responsible for investment. Okay. Honorable Marsha Henderson, Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation, International Transport, Employment and Labor and Urban Development, will introduce and have read a full first and second time the Civil Aviation Amendment Bill 2022.
Okay.
The bill would make 17 amendments and 3 repeals to the Civic Aviation Act. Yeah, the National Assembly will be carried live next on Win Media SKN. So stick and stay. Well, okay, so busy morning.
Yeah.
When we're going, we need to I wonder if it's time to add the other one.
The other one.
To repeal the act of having to use that horrendous wig.
No.
That needs to be up there.
Yeah, bye.
But if not, just make sure y'all
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
That's all we ask.
Yeah. Well, yeah, guys. You could stick and stay to Win Media SKN for, what is happening in the National Assembly.
Coming up shortly in 5 minutes.
It's gonna be carried live. But we have someone trying to join the conversation. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's on your mind?
Well, we lost that caller.
Yeah, but it's several. Oops, sorry. Somebody trying to
I
call.
said something wrong.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Okay, Miss Manny, I catch the other. You know, say we just called to big up zoo and families, and all the kids. And, listen to the youth them talk about, there's no business like show business now.
Indeed.
And, you know my friends. Oh, by the way, hey, when you're on stage, you're crazy, But that's what it's all about.
Right.
Because you have to love what you do. You see me? And when the love is there, you remind, hey, Joe, me I tell you for the second time for the day, Do not forget issues with the drum sense. Because there's no drummer. There's no hand. I'm not talking about sticks. The percussionist thing, that Scrubs. Buchanan. He's in Jamaica right now.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. He make Jamaica people hold their head. There's no hand drummer in Sinkits like I. Each youth. Jamaica best hand drummer. Bongo Herman. When I am present, I go on stage with Tony Rebel and families. And you see when I put my hand on my kete brethren, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Come in and question, all camera up on each youth. Because anything they say in the voice, I say it on the drum.
Right.
Live. Because that's the way I know it. I play at Dennis Brown funeral service, Garnet Silk funeral service. I can just go on and on. Culture funeral service. For the way, yeah, they find it amazing. A lot of them didn't feel like I really, because of how I flex, the drum and etc., poetry, etc. They didn't believe that I born in Sinkits. They say I born in Jamaica, leave and come back. It's like, no, truly. All me bingy brethren them, or if you know me personally, like who come here and know each of them Sinkits, Yeah. They didn't believe that. It's when I get deported, well, they say in deportation. The judge, Lord, the judge forgive me, she says, the removal order. She said, I'm not deporting you, Mr. Freeman. You can go and come again. They know, say, yeah, I'm not from there. But for the 20 odd years and go back and spend this 5+. Yeah, they say, I born there and leave small, go sing it and come back because of how I flex with the culture vibes. You see me?
Right.
So, me not the time up. Don't forget me with the drum stint. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, brother. All
I
right.
can accompany any music, any genre. Blessed love.
Blessed love.
All right. That is the one way to end the show.
I'm telling you.
That is That is one way to end the show, boy.
Big up each youth one time. One of the best kete drummers around.
Yeah, man.
Indeed. But what you got planned for us today, Jade? What you got going on?
Azem, you know my life.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going home to work.
I'm looking forward. I have a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I could call it that. I'm going to see the physio.
Oh, okay. You're going to see again out with your body.
So, well, I'm expecting lots of deep tissue rubs. And, you know that sweet pain, Jade, when you're getting a massage?
No.
I am... What?
Yes, sorry.
You just want... Is it that you've never had the deep tissue massage? Or is it...
never.
No?
Nope.
Why don't the sippers fix this here quick, no? Somebody I'm calling right now with a gift certificate.
Oh, that would be so sweet. That would be so sweet.
No, but seriously, you never got like a... What?
No, friend. No.
Wait a minute, life, Jade.
Not enough, apparently. I'm not doing enough.
Wow.
Don't worry, I'm about to be selfish, you know.
Yeah. I've been telling the man them pamper themselves. Oh, I went the other day. Got myself a nice pedicure.
Mm-hmm. Got the crust off the toes.
Yeah, man.
Listen, somebody just be out here carrying some claws, scratching up on my foot. Please go and get a pedicure. Take them talons off your feet.
Talons. Wow.
Talons. Tearing up your bed sheet and so come on, man. And then rubbing them crustaceans on people. Oh, you got a hat? Go get a pedicure.
Yeah.
I heard as him tell us I show you know.
Yep.
One day when I was here, boy, I lucky I was here though. Come and go by and people.
No man, but I can say that since that day when I had the heart to heart with the men,
You've seen an influx.
No, a lot of men came up to me and said, "Brethren," but I wasn't even thinking about it, you know. But you said that deal. But yeah.
You wasn't thinking about the fact that every time you slide your foot on the sheet, you whip? How you wasn't thinking about that? Almost start a fire in your bed the other day? No, go down to the chop shop, go down to Beauty Inside Out, go to Happy Feet, go to any one of them.
Yeah.
Any one of them, please.
Yeah. It's not that expensive, but I'm gonna tell you something.
A matter of fact, Beauty by Kai has a special right now, $50 EC go get your feet done.
Really?
Yes. Okay. Go get your feet done, man.
Whew.
Hit up Beauty by Kai and take advantage. Go get those talents cut. ASAP.
Yeah, and okay, and for those of you who see somebody
Yes,
somebody telling the same thing about the $50 pedicures.
Yes, go get your pedicures.
But also, guys, like if for some reason you just walk out by either you don't have the time or you in a particular time in you're budgeting for something else. Get some Epsom salts. It's cheap by the pharmacy. Warm up some water.
Go buy a brush from Lucky's.
Yeah, man. Soak your feet. Just soak your feet, man. Just soak your feet.
Swab.
Cut your nails.
Something.
Yeah, man. That's a nail and a file you need, yeah. That's all you need.
Go outside, rub the back of your heel and your gravel.
Yeah. So, fellas, take it from me. I trying to live long. You see, the woman them does live longer than us. It's because they do these things here. It's because they just go and get pampered. We just want to walk.
Not only that, there's another thing that y'all need to do. Because y'all walking around looking like Bastia Woods.
Oh, boy.
Y'all face do not have to look like that. Your face does not have to look like that, Azim. You need to go and get a facial.
Oh, wow.
Go get a facial. Go by your girlfriend, your woman, your side chick, your wife. She does it as well. Just go get a facial. Your face don't have to look like that.
I think what it is.
It's a choice.
Yeah, I think what it is, Jade, is that a lot and even without going, and yes, you should go every now and again and get something professionally done. Yes. But we're gonna have to work on developing routines, right? Developing routines for men, right? You have to have every now and again I exfoliate at home.
Something.
I exfoliate
Wash
at
your
home.
face.
I moisturize.
Do not use the rag that y'all been bathing
Hey,
with to wash your face.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh. Jay, this isn't the kind of we don't talk those kind of things on the show, Jay.
We have to.
People using the body cloth in the face.
Wash your face with your.
Just use your hand. Then. Just use your hand. Just use your hand, please.
Stop put Irish Spring in y'all face, y'all washing y'all body and then washing y'all face with the same soap. What kind of life y'all living, man?
Yeah.
Get a cleanser. Yeah. It is cheap. You do not have to look like how you look currently.
A lot of Jade.
No, we have to be real. We have to stop it.
When I was being real yesterday, I said I was bullying people. Yeah.
You were.
What?
Nation building starts at home. Start with you.
In your bathroom.
In your bath. Wash your face.
Yeah.
Wash behind your ear.
You know, but people forget that.
I don't know why.
Oh boy. But anyway, Jane, we gotta go because yeah.
Y'all go book a pedicure, go book a facial. Get your lives together.
Yeah.
Men. I talk to men specifically.
Yeah. The men need a reminder. I'm gonna tell you. As a man, I talk to many of my brethren about the need to really just take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself. But guys, we gotta leave. We gotta go. We gotta disembark. We gotta disappear. It's been a really I had a good day today.
As you should.
I had a good day today. If you joined us on Win Media SKN, YouTube or Facebook or any of the other digital media platforms, I saw some people from overseas today. We had somebody from Denmark hitting us up this morning. I appreciate you for being a part of the show. Appreciate all of you for being a part of the show. Those of you listening on the radio as well, 98.9 FM, big up yourself. Big up yourself. First time listeners, welcome. The last time listeners, we love you still.
Yeah, man. It's okay.
We love you still. But just know we're going to be here tomorrow, same time, same place, and we expect you to be here.
Oh, tomorrow is Friday, am.
Easy, so. Week done. Friday.
Wow. It flew.
Yeah. So, guys, please remember that, I was about to say if it started yet, but no, not.
I'm trying to find the link.
Just now.
Oh, I know what to do. It's okay.
Right.
Work smart.
Yeah, but guys, please remember to learn from the losses of others. You don't have to go and repeat the mistakes of everyone.
You shouldn't.
Right?
You shouldn't.
Please also remember that you probably need to spend more time living your content than posting it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe that's good advice, you think?
Yeah. I feel like you onto something.
All right, cool. And also, guys, please remember that you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you guys tomorrow.